Ngige, Adamu, and others must be fired right away, according to Buhari. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Ngige, the Minister of Labour and Employment, has been instructed by President Muhammadu Buhari to stop negotiating with the striking academic staff union of universities. Adamu, the Minister of Education, suggested taking over the negotiations, and Mr. Buhari approved it during a briefing by the leaders of the several entrusted government ministries, departments, and agencies on Tuesday in Abuja. According to reports, Mr. Adamu complained to the audience about the cost of his prolonged silence on the subject, claiming that his counterpart in the Ministry of Labour and Employment had argued since 2016 that only the Labour Ministry has the mandate to negotiate with striking working unions in Nigeria. Mr. Ngige has also received criticism from ASU for allegedly aggravating the situation, and President Buhari did not instruct the Education Minister to address the ASU Association within the 2 weeks. A highly placed source who attended the meeting and in confidence stated, "The President never told the Education Minister to call an end to the strike in 2 or 3 weeks," the source claimed. The Minister himself made a suggestion that the situation would end in 2 or 3 weeks. The Labour Minister claimed that it was his responsibility to take over negotiations when a similar issue emerged, and he cited some ILO laws. But the Education Minister claimed that he dissociated himself from the negotiations as a result of that attitude taken at some point in 2016 or thereabout. What exactly are they trying to say? Why are they passing the blame everywhere? Because I don't understand. What exactly are they trying to say now? Why are they passing the blame everywhere? To me, if people should be taken in based on merit. People should be employed based on merit. And the reason why I say this is because so that it is going to be very easy for you. First of all, number one, if somebody is employed based on merit or appointed to a position based on merit, the person would know. The person would know that he's appointed not because, he's favored, but because of his good works. And the person will want to sit up knowing that if any yawa gas, he can easily be swept off that position. Are you getting where I'm coming from? You are employing somebody because the person is good. The person is what they call good at it. His person knows, he knows very well into the whatever, his job entails. And you're employing someone because you want to employ the person, because the person is your great-grandfather's uncle's best friend. You understand? Those two people, their performance is going to be based on, to me, the performance of someone who is employed based on merit will always supersede. Number one, the person that is employed or appointed based on merit will know that there is nobody that is going to plead on my behalf if I misbehave. You understand? Tell me, had it been these people now, they're seeing them as people, especially when you don't give them time. Number one is appointing people based on merit. Number two is making them accountable. Something is going on, the strike is going on for how many weeks? You don't negotiate with them already. Or maybe you're waiting for them to tell you what next to do, or to come on with, okay, this is how we're going to go about it. And they're not giving you solutions to the problem. You should know what to do at that point. You should know when to let people to go. You should know when to take some certain actions. I believe it is because people, number one, they're not for that position. They're not made for that position. Like you take a surgeon that is very good and you put him in the place where he's a human resource officer or a human resource manager. It does not account. Do you understand? No. So take a chief surgeon officer and put where there is, they need the chief, they need the best hands in surgery. Then take someone who is good in human management and put it there. You're going to get the same. You're going to get excellent you're going to see that position blossom well. You're going to see that department blossom, and you're going to see your part of the department blossom because that particular department is going well. And secondly, what you have to do is to hold them accountable. To me, these people are not held accountable. There are people who, something will happen, they go shake because they know, say, the yoga come. You cannot even look at maybe, let's say, for instance, you are the head of, let's say, customer rep. You are the head of customer rep now department. If they come, they're not going to go and start calling members of your team. Now you then go call. You understand? If something happens, you go know, so then go hold you. See, I've said it, the earlier we start looking at Nigeria as a business venture, the better for all of us. If you look at it, business ventures, those people are in business ventures, people who, let's say, they are in big firms and organizations that they are there for profit making and giving out value. They don't tolerate. They don't give you the opportunity to misbehave twice. You misbehave, you get query. You understand? You misbehave, you are held accountable. This one is not a matter of, wait, make I come first. No. Everything happens because they don't toy with their business. That's what Nigeria is supposed to be. We're not supposed to be toiling with their business. But in Nigeria, you see somebody who has even done poorly at his former job. The person has been given another. And I'm asking why? How? Are you clapping for him from the one he did not do well, or what exactly? If Ngige and Adamu must be fired, Buhari should be ready to also be fired too. Well, like I said, just like when the marketing, let's say for instance, the head of marketing, let's say they have, let's say this multi-choice now, they have the head of marketing and multi-choice, they have the operation manager and all of that. And the person that is in charge, the board members are not around, which means the head of marketing is supposed to be, the heads of different departments should be working tirelessly, should be held accountable. And also maybe something that happened in one particular branch of multi-choice now. Who do you think will be held responsible? First of all, now the manager, the overall manager, the manager of that particular, let's say that one is located in Port Harcourt, then go first of all hold that person responsible. Now that person that will come hold on to, you understand? That's what it's supposed to be. And to me, I've said it, that Nigerian woes has gotten to the point where if we really have somebody who has our interests at heart, he will be hanging his head in shame and be telling us that he cannot do, and he's going to be the one leaving. I'm telling you, that is how it should be. But unfortunately, we do not have. That is why I keep telling Nigerians, because we cannot keep holding on to the past. Let us do what? Let us come together and make sure we do not make the same mistake again. We put in somebody who we're going to be able to hold accountable. We put on somebody who they're going to they merited that position and they know their onions in that particular position, and they're ready to give their best, give their all to make sure Nigeria is a better place. All right, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time.